I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow cabs and skyscrapers.
What it is, what it is. Welcome to a new episode of the one and only Power Hour. How y'all doing? As you can tell, I got my hat. I got my wannabe bulletproof vest right here. Just so I can stand up a little bit. Hold on, you can see it. Because we talking today all things power that dropped. And we're going to touch on BMF, but I'm going to get in on that because I got a lot I got to say about BMF that it ain't going to be too good. But we cannot do any of that without the one and only, the legend, the ghost. What up, brother? How we doing?
Yo, what's good? It's been a minute.
Yes, sir. It has been a minute. It has been a long while.
I went ghost.
We are on Twitter. We are on YouTube, obviously. So yeah. Hold on. Yes. We should be live on Twitter, hopefully. Anyways, appreciate you. Love y'all. Let's jump right into this episode, man. So how's everything been? I think you told me something about some background noise out here. Only you, brother. So before we go in, I want you to kind of just, talk about what you've been up to. And we got some news today to talk about, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of exciting but sad,
Yeah.
Excited that we're getting a new episode of Tariq, but it's sad because it's gonna be the final season, you know.
I got the trailer pulled up as well. We'll touch on that a little later. But yeah, so there's a lot of like backlash to it. Pretty much, these actors don't want this show to end because all of them are like they didn't know. Tariq even posted he didn't even know that this was happening.
Really?
This is all new. Yeah. It was a big today. I was all over Instagram, all over Twitter, and like you got Michael Rennie Jr., quote unquote Tariq. He going on people's comments and saying he backlashing on like some people are talking because 50 Cent posted something again. I'll show you the tweets later, but 50 Cent posted something and about this being the last season or whatnot, and then Michael Rennie Jr. posted R.I.P. And you know how Twitter's gonna Twitter and Instagram's gonna Instagram. You had some fans go on there and be like, "Oh, I hope that wasn't sent towards Fifth." So then, of course, Michael Rainey had to jump in and do all his stuff. But listen, that's neither here or there. We're gonna go ahead and jump on that a little later. I have all of that pulled up. I want to get this out the way because I am so disappointed. You already know where I'm going.
It's like I told you, bro. I've been ghost, so you've been following everything. You've been on point with it, so.
I've been trying my best, brother. I've been trying my best to stick with it, but man, I am so sick of this show, BMF. Like, and we're just gonna jump right in. We're gonna jump right in it. Let's go to the. I guess we'll call this major topics, right? Where's my major topics? It's been a while, guys, so bear with us. But yeah. Oh, it feels so good to be back, man. It feels so good to be back, to be talking to y'all. All right.
Oh yeah.
Talking all things BMF. And you know what? I'm going to have to look up this picture.
BMF. I just caught up with the second episode.
And I'm probably the only one, for those of y'all who are in the chat, I'm probably the only one who's feeling this way. Because Ghost hasn't talked to me. He hasn't even let me know how he feels. We haven't even had a chance to. Like he said, we've been doing our own thing. So, but, yeah. So, where's my Instagram? One second. So as a matter of fact, why don't you go ahead? Because I'm a spew for a long time on BMF.
I mean, the first episode, you gotta let that slide. They gotta set up the story for the season,
Never.
But the second episode, I don't know, man. I really wasn't feeling it. So They better.
Ask you a serious question.
What's up?
Serious question on that. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Uh, yeah, Meach is trying to get the Atlanta side running. Terry's trying to hold things down in the D. You know why? Are you lost?
Like it's like a whole lot of like that's the overall we want to be in charge of everything. Like we obviously like what's the point of having BMF if that's not the main entire series goal to take over? You know, like I just feel like there's a lot of chickens with their heads because I'm just running around. Like there's no basis to this. Like,
Well, I mean, it's following a story, and we based on a true story, and we kind of already know how that story is going to end. But
you see me, so obviously I've heard of Meech, Big Meech, which is Lil Meech's
Big
dad,
Meech.
you know, in real life. Um, but for the casuals who haven't like ever heard of BMF story, the Black Mafia story, I don't know everything. I know some. I've seen some, documentaries, but I'm just lost. Like, for instance, homie, the cop who's like I guess the dirty cop who was smashing the other cop but ain't anymore because his son got sent to Dewey. First of
Oh,
all,
he's out of a job.
well, he's out of exactly now he's out of a job, so he ain't even a cop. But why are we so focused on what's happening to his son? Like, I guess is that just for drama? For like, we're trying to, spice
Yeah,
things up. But like, it doesn't move. What I'm trying to say is
it's
like,
to keep him relevant.
yes, and that is my issue with it. That is my issue with it because, and here, look, I'm about to pull this up. And shout out to the Cruise Has It, which is a company owned, started by Michael Rainey Jr. and wow, Giovanni Piolo, which is obviously Tariq and Braden. They have their own podcast over there as well. So after you're done watching us, go check them out, obviously, and send some of them over here. All the good stuff. So he posted this picture, and I saw it, and I let it slide. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to really post. I'm
Let's
gonna
see
have
it.
to
Let's see it.
share screen. Here, bro. I don't know if y'all ready for this. Are you kidding me, Meech? You in here? You over here talking all this to Tariq and Braden, and you over here in the middle of a shoot when you supposed to be in what the early 19 somethings?
Bro,
AirPods back then, bruh.
I was literally looking for the AirPod the entire episode, bro.
Like, are you kidding me? AirPods, me?
Oh
You're
man.
talking all this smack. You tell me. You tell me. And again, this is just how great the people from Power, which is crazy because this is all under the Power universe. But like the actual people who are running, like the day to days, the extras on Power, Raising Canaan is supposed to be in the 90s. You see any AirPods?
It's the lighting, bro. The camera angle. There's no AirPod. It's an illusion. You're just seeing things. All right.
I don't know why. You, man, he's coming out of jail next year. That don't mean you
I
coming out.
mean,
This is crazy, bro. Like, are you serious right now? You serious? You out, man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Well, that's not mainly, because I get it, aesthetics, whatever. It happened in Game of Thrones where you had the Starbucks coffees and shit like that. I get it. I'll get it, and I'll remove this right now. You know, but bro, and I pretty much said it when you were finishing your whole topic on it. It just feels like, for instance, Homeboy who came in last episode, the one who's their new supplier, who's like, bro, he came in. This man was smoking a cigar, and
yeah, I was.
in the
I'm a
middle,
loss on that part, bro.
bro. In the middle of a gunfight, this man just, what's up, beach? Smoking a cigar, talking in
He's
Spanish.
local, bro.
What do you mean he's local? What? Like, what does that have to do with a story of BMF?
That's their new plug.
And then we got T over here, which hey, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Lala, hallelujah, she is beautiful. But like, I prefer her was it Lakeisha?
Keisha?
Lakeisha over in Power when she was in Power. What was her
Yeah.
name? I prefer her like that, being a snitch, than being this. Cause like I'm like, yo, what's going on? And I understand it's only 2 episodes, but the way it ended last season, we definitely needed we needed them to come really hard this season.
Yo, what happened with B Mickey?
Th-
He just left. I mean, I know Meats told him, all right, yeah, you need to leave.
But that's the
But
thing.
like, is he gone? That's it? He's
They
out?
didn't even touch on it. Just boof, done. I don't even know. And like I tried seeing um the actor to see if he posted like, it's done nothing, bro. So like
Bruh.
maybe they'll bring him back. I have no idea. But
He
honestly,
went ghost in the show and ghost.
you know, let me see. The whole mom. Now the mom is trying to like sleep with the priest or what? No, he's a
The
doctor.
doctor, bro, the
Fucking
doctor.
doctor, and then like the whole what was it the sister she ran and tried to steal some fucking what was it tampons
Tampons.
or something like what are we doing? What are we doing? The first episode of Raising Kanan, and I know we cannot compare these two because they're not even in the same limelight, and I am never going to compare it to Ghost, like never, like ever,
I
like
mean, you can't
BMF
compare
is
them, bro.
never gonna touch them ever. And y'all can clip this and say it.
Well,
It's
you can't compare them. You don't know what's gonna happen in Power. It's like I told you earlier. This story of BMF, we kind of know the story, and we know how it's gonna end.
I get you,
So
brother. I get you, and I get that, and that makes a lot of sense. I get that because it's harder to mirror,
they're just trying to build that drama and suspense, I
bro.
guess,
But it's
with all these different
it's
characters.
bad though, bro. It's really like it's so because normally, like for instance, because I see what you're saying, and I know these are two different productions, but Netflix did it with Narcos, and that's all based on the same series, like on a true story. Even some of the side characters that were main characters that weren't in the actual like real life events, you were still intrigued. The story moved you forward. This is just throwing me out. And then we got Meech again at a strip club again, fighting somebody over a stripper again. Like, how many seasons, how many episodes do we need to have Meech going in there? And I mean, I guess that's not
I
a
mean, they did party a lot and go to the strip clubs a lot too.
but, which, dude, it's cool, it's fine. I mean, for fuck's sake, we have what 6 seasons of Ghost being in Truth and him being in the club. But
Hmm.
bro, the club
You
was
you want that you want that conspire everybody conspiring, making moves,
like that's
fucking
yeah.
guns drawn.
The way they talk about this is yeah. That's essentially that's what I'm saying. I want essentially, but the reason why I'm like I'm kind of like hitting it over the head right now is just because the way that Meech's character, which is Meech, and T's character talk, like they they talk like like we gotta make moves, we gotta do this. But half of the time, y'all slanging and just partying in the clubs, which that's cool.
Bro, that's literally what they did.
That's all they did. That's all they've done. All they've done is party. Like, all right, yeah, yo, we got like 3 fucking essays after us. The biggest gangsters and I don't know what in Mexico are coming after us. You know what we're gonna do? This is how we're gonna take care of the problem. Let's go to the strip club. What? Are you kidding me? Like what? I mean, hey, I'm all for the titties and ass and shaking and all that shit. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. But bro, you got fucking murderers coming after you, and you over here in the club just getting some ass shaking in your face, whatever. Throw some money.
I'd
Whatever.
say we got some new characters in the show too. New detective,
Yeah, new detective.
new
Which is
competition.
actually,
It looks like.
well, she's the daughter of, was it the major sergeant or whatever, the chief or whatever, the one that assigns everybody their job.
Is
That's what
she?
yeah, that's what she said. That she's like the daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, you didn't even you glanced right over that. You see, like who cares, you know? And then we finally get to meet
Yeah,
the
I don't
cop's,
want to see the cop side.
yeah, the cop's dad, the cop's wife or ex-wife, the baby mama, I guess. The guy who's not a cop anymore. I always forget his name, bro.
Bryant.
Is that his name, Brian? Anyway,
Yeah.
his son, he went to juvie, and then he goes to I guess we find out she's a nurse, and yeah, some shit like that. He tries to get money from her to go get his son. I don't know, bro. It makes
They just need to kill him, bro.
yeah, just kill him. And what's crazy is we know that's not gonna happen because in season 1 it starts in the future of when they capture Meech and T and take him to jail, and he's the one who's there arresting them. So that's why I'm like, this doesn't, like, honestly, this show could have been done in one season. Like, legitly. It really could have. But I'm done with my rant. And those of y'all in the chat, I hope y'all feel the same. If you don't, well, it is what it is. I ain't, come at me on a DM.
What about the new competition, the new player in the game? On Terry's side.
On Terry's side. Okay, now you're gonna have to refresh my memory.
The girl with the cane.
Oh yeah. Which that's another one. Well, hold on one second, because Bryant went over to Homeboy, who's like, he's played a cop in every show he's ever been in, and now he's a full-fledged gangster in this series, which is cool, good for him. I'm all for the actors getting work. But yeah, and then that same girl walks into the room and he tells them, "Nah, y'all need to step back from T or whatever," and then he gets off.
He didn't tell her that.
What was it that she said exactly? You don't even know. Exactly. It's all good. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the storyline don't, like, what? Come on now. Whatever it is. Yes, there's a new player. Is your mic good? Or are you?
Yep, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
My bad. Some technical difficulties over.
Hey man,
but no, he didn't say back off of T. He was just like, I'll let you go off and do your own thing, form your own crew, but you still under me, so respect what I did. And then he told her, I'm gonna send somebody your way, put him to work, which he's gonna send Bryant.
No, Brian. Yeah. So you think Brian's gonna use?
Damn, bro, you completely lost for sure.
Bro, I'm so lost, bro. I'm so lost because I'm telling you, bro. Like, look,
shit.
I'm the type of person. I already invested my time watching these shows, so I'm gonna watch every episode, even if I don't like it. Like, look, I was a fan of the Flash. I was a fan of Arrow. I was a fan of all that. Flash had some rough seasons, but when you invest the time, you gotta just go in it and just deal with it, pretty much. And that's what I'm gonna do with BMF. I'm gonna keep watching it. Hopefully, it gets better. But I can tell you right now, these 2 episodes ain't happening. All right, it ain't happening.
We'll see tonight. We'll see what tonight brings.
Yeah, we'll see tonight. We'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully, it gets better. Hopefully. But yeah. So, do you want to go ahead? Let's jump into the good news. Let's want to do that.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay. So actually, I got a new little mix here. Since it's not really
good but sad news.
Yeah, good but sad news. And we could kind of mix in power theories with it. So I'm gonna do 2 clips real quick. So hold on one second. we got some flash news. Flash news this week. So flash news. And we get some things that are happening. We are gonna come on. You know, we're gonna give you our thoughts. See afterwards. Which is the power theories on all the news that came out and what to see for the future. So we're gonna pop this up right here. Don't mind my Instagram stuff. So we right here. Let me see. Did they post it on here? No, they didn't. Post it on here. I know. Here, we'll just go to 50's page. 50's page. 50 be posting a whole lot of nonsense too, by the way. So this is right here. This is what we got today. Was it today? Yes, it was today, right?
I believe that was yesterday.
That was yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah, no, today was a Ghost that dropped, right?
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna start with the Power Origin.
Coming soon. So which show do you think that's replaced?
So, well, for those of you who don't know what this is gonna be the Young Tommy and Young Ghost show, and so this is what we saw at the end of Power season 6. When they did that little preview for the future or whatnot of like what's to come of how it all started. Remember when they showed a young Tommy, they showed a young Ghost.
You're talking about the flashback?
Yeah, the flashback and a young Angela. So that's what this is supposed to be. This is what we thought the whole Raising Kanan scenario was going to be before it was Raising Kanan. But yeah, so I mean, after the news that we got today about the Tariq situation, right? That
Pull it up.
this right here. You all hear Everybody looks like they're bringing their A game, bro. Everybody looks like they're bringing their A game. Right here, I'm gonna pause it. One more time for those of y'all out there.
So nice, you gotta play it twice.
You know, you already know. Right here. So, this is tough, man. This is tough for me. I mean, look, I'm
The
glad.
final season, bro.
I'm glad we're finally getting, you know, we're getting a two-parter. We're getting a part 1, part 2. Hopefully, they kind of like drag it out. Like, look, honestly, part 1 need to have at least 6 episodes, and then part 2 need to have another 6. Like, we need to have a 12 episodes.
12 episode.
Yeah, we need to. It needs to happen because there is so much story in this with specific characters, specific storylines for each of those characters that can literally branch out and be something else. You know, like we just got Homegirl. What's her name? The big bad. I forgot her name, bro.
Noma?
Elma. Yeah.
Noma.
Noma.
I think it's Noma.
What did I say? Elma?
Elma.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say Elmo or some shit.
Yeah, no, Noma. Yeah, Noma. Like we just got her, and she was barely able. Hopefully, we get to see her, you know, go crazy this season. You know, but man, this is
She's gonna go crazy. Tariq gonna be destroying her.
bro,
Like father, like son.
bro. No, so reading these comments, right? All right, so look, you see right here. I don't know if I can pull this up.
What you got?
This is Tariq right here. You see my mouse?
Yep.
That's Tariq right there. He put RIP. It's been a crazy day all day, guys. He clapped back at somebody on here. I don't know. It's like 800 messages right now. So we probably not gonna get to it. But either way, they were trying to start some beef with 50 about it. This right here is crazy. Let me go to his actual page, and you're gonna see that he had none of them had any idea that this was the end of power. And Tariq, uh, Tariq, Michael B, headliner of the show, he literally had no idea. Oh, so look at that, guys. He actually, they told him to delete it. He literally was like, unless was it on here that I saw it? Yeah, no. Yeah, he had to delete it, bro. He had to have deleted it. Where he was like, yo, this is crazy.
What was it?
That he didn't know that
Oh, it was the final season.
it was the final season. So like that to me is wild. Like, how do you not tell your people? So it was a sense of there was a meeting, and I don't know if it was 50 that said that or no. In the post, it was that. See if it's on Twitter. He was saying they had a conversation in the stars room or whatever, the little shit where they have all the meetings and shit. And they were saying, "Oh, we love all the work that and I'm gonna stop sharing Instagram right now because nothing's on there. We love all the work that Power Book 2 Ghost has done, and we love everything. We love all the community and everybody you brought to us. But this is the end. It's time to call it quits and move forward."
Man, I just hope they do good by the show, and it's not going to be like a Game of Thrones ending,
Yeah, I
rushed and
I
just
I,
like leave you like what?
I really hope that that's not the case, man. If that happens, so now what I want to do here is I want you to go ahead and give me some theories. I'm gonna do something a little different where I'm gonna give you my theories, but I'm also gonna there's something 50 always has something in his back pocket. And something that y'all I don't know if anybody has really realized. And here I'm gonna pop it up again right here in this new show that he's talking about.
Are you talking about the scheduled like release?
No. So
No.
you see this right here, right?
Yeah.
Power Origins coming soon. Usually, and you know what? I believe he has it over here too. You see that? How automatically you see the stars emblem.
Yep.
Okay. He see if I want you to see if you can see what I'm putting down. All right. When was this? This was there was a post not too long ago where 50 said he's trying something different. Probably was a while ago because 50 Cent posts every freaking day. Was it this?
So what song do you think he's gonna use for the intro?
Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. He would have to remodel the original.
You think so?
Yeah, he would have to.
Mm,
Or would you just go with the original song?
no, I think he'll use something new. He always does. Well, we know for sure it's gonna be one of his songs.
Is it here? Sweat, working. Okay, this is in it. All right, so there was a post a while back. I don't know how long ago it was, where he's like, "We're trying to do something new," and they were in a studio, right? My whole thing is what a lot of people are not realizing, what y'all aren't realizing. This right here, I think 50 is taking the Tyler Perry route. I think he's starting his own studio. Because one thing that 50 did that was very smart, he has ownership and power. So if 50 doesn't like what Stars is doing, which we've seen from seasons to come, he can take his show and go somewhere else with it. 50 right now is at a point where he's making so much money with all these spin-off shows that he can start his own production studio and run his own shows off of that. I think this Power Origins is not going to be on Stars. Personally, hasn't been confirmed. Hasn't so take all this what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But
That would be good, man. We probably wouldn't get any
why not
delays.
advertise Stars at all? Every past show, whenever there's a picture, there's something, you always see a Stars emblem somewhere around here. There is literally nothing but G Unit, and look what it says. It says Film Television Inc. Come on. If he starts his own streaming service with this, do you know how many people are leaving Stars? I will delete my Stars account today and go
Facts.
sign up for that shit.
It's the only reason I got Stars, bro.
That's the only reason I got Stars, brother. All right, I said clip what I said earlier. Nah, clip this. Because if 50 ain't doing this, and I'm just, I mean, I'm reading in between the lines here. Like, how can you not see this? Like, I feel like this is him telling us little by little. Like, I think that's why he's not so, because the amount of time that 50 and the whole production of Power Book 2 Ghost has put in, and there's definitely way more story to be told, and things that we've seen from from the podcast. For those of you who watch the podcast over at The Crew Has It with Giovanni and Michael Rainey, they've talked about other seasons to come of other storylines. They haven't obviously talked in depth or like anything like that because they don't know it. They're not.
Well, I mean, they can close, final season of Ghost Book 2, but they could probably still roll into something else.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe what it is, and this is me theorizing. So, guys, those of you in the chat, we have 14 people, y'all. This is amazing. Y'all hit that like button, spread the video around. But for like I'm saying, for that post of this being the last season, maybe it's the last season
On Stars.
Exactly, the final season on Stars.
On Stars.
What do you feel about that? Because
I'm
talking right now, I see you're like fidgety. Are you excited? Because if that's I'm trying not to get excited because I don't want to, I hope that's where it's going. But every tea leaf,
I'm gonna have to clip that, bro.
Bro, every tea leaf that 50 has left. This right here, and I hope y'all can see my mouse on the screen. This means something, y'all. I'm telling you right now, this right here, this means G Unit Film Television Inc. That means something, yo. And I haven't seen it yet, and it's gonna drop on Stars. Expendables 4, big time movie. You got Sylvester Stallone, you got Jason Statham, you have the one and only Mr. 50 Cent himself in that movie. Bro, I feel like that rocketed with all the other great shows he already has. That's making all these incomes, and with the final of Kanan alone. Do you know how much the viewership of that show went up?
How much?
Bro, so much. No, I'm just saying, like.
I thought you were about to specifics, bro.
No, I ain't gonna get specifics. I mean, we can look it up if you want. We can do that, but I can guarantee most watch.
I thought you had it ready.
I should have had it ready. And that's a big L. Everybody write an L in the chat. But like, what people don't understand, or what I guess Stars doesn't understand. Power Universe. So that means the original Power, there's still viewership in that. If people are rewatching it to catch up with what's going on right now. Then you have Power Book 2, the Tommy Show, which that to me is another great show that I'm enjoying. Last season I thought was better than the one before it. if 50 grabs his stuff and leaves, fan base of stars, if you want to call it, are gonna get up and leave as well. They're gonna go do their own thing.
For
They're gonna go
sure. I
blow.
know I'm leaving.
Oh yeah, I'll leave. There's nothing on stars for me to watch. We had Heels and they canceled Heels. For those of y'all who watched Heels, which is the Stephen Amell wrestling show, which is great. They left you on a cliffhanger. They canceled that show. Like, what else do you have? What, Spartacus coming back? Man, get out of here with that, bro. Who want to watch
I
Spartacus?
thought that show was over, bro.
Nah, they're redoing it. They're bringing
Redoing
everything.
it.
It's gonna be on Stars.
Yeah. The
So
Power League
they have
stars is done.
They have the original, Spartacus show, but then I think it's either next month or maybe later this month. I'm not sure.
All right.
They're gonna continue it.
We don't need to know about Spartacus, bro.
Well, I'm just letting you know. I'm talking about bro. Like, come on, man. We talking stars. I'm telling you all that. Like, that to me is just.
Hey, soon we might not be talking stars.
Yeah, you're right. I just, man, all I'm saying is, all in all, those of y'all, everybody around, keep an eye for this logo right here. G Unit Film Television Inc. That is gonna change. So there's some on that, and 50 is very smart with social media when it comes to promoting his shows. Um, there's a reason why this was announced the way it was announced, and it wasn't a star. Because that's another thing. Stars hasn't even announced this. If you go to the Stars pages, it's not even on there.
Let's go there. Let's see what they got.
And
But that's a good catch for sure.
I hope I'm not talking out of my booty hole, but Stars, did they say it's on there? Bro, it's not on there. The only thing that's on there is the final season. Bro, what? Did I just uncover something right now? Did I just really uncover that? There's no way I did that.
I mean, why would they not post it?
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Did I just? Are y'all serious right now? Nah, that's crazy. Did I?
So hey, could be possible, bro. Maybe it is the final season on Stars.
On Stars, bro.
And then maybe he'll roll it into something else on his network.
Oh,
if
man.
that is correct. Good catch.
Because what's another cool thing too about this show? What I see this show. All right, so let's jump in because we're already at 10:22. Let's jump in on our theories for what to expect on this. Obviously, do you think we'll see Breeze? We know Breeze was a big part of Ghost. Apparently it was Ghost's best friend at the time. Do you think we'll see do you believe we will see Kanan from Raising Kanan guest star? Because now we're intertwining here. We could get that character Kanan from Raising Kanan and bring him over here.
Well, maybe we'll get like a few seasons of just Tommy and Ghost and what they were doing.
Right. But
like before they met Kanan, and then eventually, once the Kanan series ends, you'll see Kanan in the Power Origins.
Okay.
So maybe the first season will be, Tommy and Ghost, what's going on with them. Then after that first season, Kanan is going to be on the final season. That's going to end. And then the next season of Power Origins, they're going to meet Kanan.
Right. Yeah.
And they're going to continue the story from there.
Wasn't Kanan the one who taught them the game pretty much? They learned from Kanan. So wouldn't he have to have been there before they started slanging? Because wasn't Tommy and Ghost corner boys for Kanan?
I can't recall, bro. I don't have any comments for that.
Okay.
Maybe they were doing their own thing before Kanan, and then when they met Kanan, he opened them up to the bigger and better of the game.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. So we're not gonna elaborate too much. I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna most likely I'm sitting down and I'm rewatching the original Power. For those of you who will be interested, I'm willing to watch it on Patreon. I'm gonna start a Patreon for us, and we can do some watch alongs. You'll watch with me, do a quick reaction or whatnot. When we catch certain things from other series like spin-offs, I'm gonna write them down, and we'll come back in here and we'll intertwine everything. And but yeah, that's something that I have in the books that I'm gonna do. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe Kanan was the one that taught him the game. But anyways, we're gonna move on for that. Do you want to touch on anything else? Do you want to touch on theories for what's to come? Power Book 2.
Oh man, there's so much on that, dude. I I, I don't even know. It left me speechless at the end. They just tore off in a car.
And
What's
we
the
don't know where
ex-
they're going. We have no idea where they're going.
Are they going to be running for their lives? Are they going to be fighting a war? From that trailer,
Do you see this right here?
looks like it could be war. Yeah.
So people are saying that he's in truth, looking down on truth. Like he's in Club Truth here.
Like I said, like father, like son.
Bro. Ah. Oh. Oh, another thing I saw online about Power Origins. How would you feel if they went and gone what's his name, man? The guy who voiced the original Ghost. Jamie. I don't know his name, the actor. Excuse me, if, whatever. What if he narrates like how 50 is narrating Raising Kanan?
I could see that.
Wouldn't that be dope?
I could see that happening.
Yeah. Well,
But
this is pretty much what we got for today on news that dropped. I think it's a pretty big news. Look at 50, man. What is 50 doing right here, bro? This dude's a clown, bro. This dude is a clown, bro. Yeah, works. Oh, well, look. Fourth Power spinoff in the works at Stars. So maybe I just ate a whole bunch of caca. Maybe I just ate a whole bunch of caca. But it doesn't. Alright, yeah, maybe I don't know, bro. This right here, that means something, bro. That I'm telling you, that means something, bro. Because obviously, the same thing with licensing. He can license his shows out to Stars and still do his own thing. I'm telling you, bro. I feel like, I don't know. There's something there, bro. There's really something there. But anyways, that's all we got for today, guys. You got anything else you want to plug in before we head on out of here?
Episode 3, BMF tonight. It's gonna get better, bro. It's gonna get better.
For my sake, I hope it does. For my sake, I hope it does. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely one thing I will say about this season. There is a lot more action happening in this season, and we're only 2 episodes in. So that's cool. But it's also like mindless action, in my point of view. Like it's just like, all right, we're just gonna shoot up the club, and like it doesn't. I haven't seen yet how it moves the story forward. But that's just me. Yeah. I'll see where it takes us. But yeah. So we got episode 3 coming up. They haven't released. Oh no, it said June is when the new Power's starting. So
Yeah,
yeah,
June.
that's it.
And Power Origins, bro.
Power. There's no.
Is that gonna take the spot of book 2? Because that's ending.
Yeah,
So is that going to fill?
it has no time frame yet. It has no time frame yet.
Yeah, but I mean, based on how he's done everything, you know, we got BMF now. We're going to get the final season of book 2. After that, Tommy's going to roll back out. And then we're going to get Kanan back right after that. And after Kanan, if BMF doesn't end on this season, maybe another episode of that. And then by next year, maybe we'll get Power Origins first season around June. He's got to fill that spot.
I mean, that's the only probable thing they could do. That's the only thing that really makes sense. Um,
So that's ending and that's
do you
starting.
think this is gonna be Kanan's last season then?
It's possible. I mean, what they killed Ronnie. There's the theory that what's his name? Neek is Breeze.
Right.
So Neek is gonna be back, and I think his memory's all fucked up. So he's probably looking at that situation like, dang, they just killed my brother, you know. So he's gonna be out for vengeance maybe. And maybe he'll start talking to Kanan, kind of like how Kanan talked to Tariq,
Right.
and try to turn him on Rock. And who knows? Maybe Rock dies. Maybe Rock goes to prison.
Well, yeah, I think you
And
said last episode that Kanan mentions visiting his mom in the original Power series, right?
yes, but
Was that just
doesn't state whether it was at a grave or what. So
right. Damn.
so
I
that leaves it open for many things.
I like how you think.
Maybe she's still alive. Maybe she's in a grave. Maybe she's in prison. Who knows? But there's a lot open for that.
Right.
And I feel like at some point he said Juke was like his only living family up until he
Oh,
killed
when
her.
they introduced Juke in season, was it 4?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that means Marvin's gonna die, Rock gonna die, killing everybody.
Right.
But I could be wrong. Like I said, maybe a rewatch would be a good idea. Go through it all again.
Yeah, man. I've been thinking about it for a while now. I think, especially, I got more time now on my hands. I think I'm gonna start up a Patreon for us, and for those of you who are interested, I'll be dropping rewatch episodes where we could watch from beginning to end, from the start of Power to where we're at now. It's a lot of freaking episodes, but you know me, man. I'm a binger. I love watching and rewatching, especially Power. I could talk hours, as you can see, about
Oh
Power.
yeah, I'll be hearing all the theories from that rewatch.
Oh man, yeah. And honestly, what I want to do, or get to in the future, is to have some of our watchers be able to communicate with us, whether it's DMs or posts under our episodes here, and drop in their theories so we can talk about them. Because as much as we're like, oh, let's, brought out and thought about certain things, I'm pretty sure another fan out there has a great theory, and we just, may learn something new that we didn't even think about.
Yeah,
So,
we'd like to see them, hear them,
all that.
see if we disagree or agree with them. Pick it
Right.
apart.
Right. And we're in the future, and I know I've been saying it for the last couple of episodes. We are working on trying to get some guests on here. Um, trying to figure stuff out, get schedules aligned, and stuff. But yeah, man, it's good to be back. Like Ghost said here, we have our episode 3 of BMF coming out at midnight tonight. Um, like I said, I'm invested, so I'm gonna watch it. I hope it changes my mind. I hope it ends well, you know. But yeah, what you got coming up, man? You got anything else you want to plug in before we head out of here, or are you good?
Just keep a positive mind when you watch BMF, bro. Remember, you're the story. You're
Yeah,
just seeing different sides of it, I guess,
I guess, man.
or a little bit of build up to it. But
Look,
I do agree that that Bryant side of things, they just need to end that character.
it's it's just like make no sense, bro. It just make no sense to me.
Uh,
It make no sense to me, bro, whatsoever, bro, whatsoever. Um, but yeah, on my side of things, I have been streaming a lot more. As you can see, I got a new setup. Twitch, YouTube, Real Talk Productions. And on my Kick, same thing, Real Talk Productions. Been doing a lot of Helldivers. Helldivers. Man, I'm like addicted to that game. Uh, Catch me on there. And yeah, I'm streaming pretty much as I can. Days that I'm available, I'm either talking power or I'm on there gaming. So go check me out on that. And yeah, again, guys, any theories that you guys have, DM it to me on Instagram. It's Carlos underscore MASJUAN. Um, or you could just straight up comment under the videos right here and let us know what you guys think. So we'll go ahead. We'll catch y'all most likely next week sometime. Not sure on the date whenever we're available to talk about this episode 3. Hopefully we get more in-depth news on these 2 shows that are coming out to come and what we can expect. I'm really hoping 50 does his own thing, bro. Like if he really does that, we're gonna have to buy a 50 cent bottle, bro. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to buy a 50
I
cent
already
bottle.
got it on order.
Okay, that's what I gotta hear. Then we taking a shot of that, brother.
For
But yeah,
sure.
man, love y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. You
It's good
too.
to be back.
So good, man. So good.
Good to be back. It's been a
Yes,
nice break, but time to get back at it, you know?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Be easy. Where we at? We are right here. Peace.